Hi, this is John from Bear Bull Traders, and I want to discuss my best and worst trade from June 2021. As always, if you could like this video, subscribe to our channel, or hit the notification bell, that is always appreciated. My worst trade today was on Boeing. This was a high day break trade where the high day was 257.08. The volume at entry was 1.8 million shares, and the R-vol was 120%. Not a great high a day. I prefer that the high day not sit just above a dollar level. I find that those just don't work as well as when it's at or just below. But I gave this one a shot. I did like the high day near the pre-market high, so that was good. You can see this magenta dotted line here, and these high, well, this is the high day, and these attempts to break it there. So the high day is sitting near the pre-market high. But I don't like the price pullbacks from the pre-market high, so it's sort of a contradiction here. It's close, and I like that, but every time it got to it, there was a pullback on these two different times. So that I didn't like so much. A bit of a spike in the 1 minute volume as I entered, so that's good. There was this building volume here, but really it's building here, but the price is actually coming down. It's in these two white bars where we start to make the punch up to the high of day. The SPY had been trending up nicely, so that was good. Although I did enter on maybe a bit of a beginning to flatten out, maybe as the SPY started to reach its own pre-market high and got a little hesitant there. So entered on a red SPY candle. I got an entry at 257.15 when the bid broke the high of day. So that's what I want to see usually. When the high day sits above a dollar level, I want to see the bid actually come up above 257.08. So did that. Got in at 257.15, got a move to 257.54, but no plans to partial until I saw the bid at least at 257.90, and that never happened. Got all out at 257.18, and that was a good choice because the pre-market high did not hold. And honestly, once I get a move of this size, I don't want to come back below my entry. My best trade today was on GameStop. This one was a bit of a weird trade, but a unique opportunity. So I'll call this a surging volume trade. I don't know how else to describe it necessarily. The volume at entry was 7 million shares thereabouts, and the R-vol was about 200%. So AMC was on fire today. What's that got to do with GameStop? We'll talk about that. It was up about 70% when I took this trade, and had very high volume, as you might expect, with AMC being up 70%. So GME had just broken its high of day, which is at 262.30, and its pre-market high of 262.90. So you can see, you can't see the high day, but you can see the pre-market high here. Again, that magenta dotted line. So I missed this trade, and I actually kind of liked it. You can see the volume building up as it kind of went to go break that pre-market high. So this could have been a nice thing because the pre-market high is often a good place to break out from. But then what happened was AMC got its first halt of the day. So it's ripping all day, and it got its first halt to the upside at 12.26. And presumably what happened was all the AMC traders who are now halted went over to GME and started buying. And this is kind of evident because there's a huge surge of volume of about 140,000 shares, higher even than the opening volume bar, which was about 90,000 shares, just a giant flood. And when this happens, I find it's usually okay. If you're truly trading on surging unique volume, like the highest bar of the day, get in. You can probably get your stop to break even. Took an entry at 267.23, just jumped in and got 50% partials at these levels. The first one kind of took it off this daily level, this red dotted line. The second one, I just got a bit hesitant. You can see it's near the top of a candle, but I should have tried to get up to R4 up here around 273, perhaps 273.40 would have been great, but took off a bit early at 271.50. The next one, I'm just trying to get close to the $5 level of 275. The next one, I'm trying to get near the decade level of 280. The next one, I'm trying to get near the $5 level of 285. And this one got jumpy. I could have got as high as 294. That would have been hard to do, but happy enough to get some off at 290. And then it came crashing down very hard as AMC opened back up and actually pulled back a bit itself, I think. So that's the best and worst for today. If you want to drop a comment below, that'd be great, and we can discuss these trades. Thank you. Bye-bye.